I am joined by the Mayor of Melbourne City, Lord Mayor Mr. Nick Reece. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. Now, first of all, you know how excited the city of Melbourne is as far as this event known as Melbourne Meets Modi is concerned.
Oh, it's going to be huge. You know, Melbourne is the most successful multicultural city in Australia. We also have the biggest Indian community
Yeah.
of any city in Australia. Delhi is, of course, the capital of India, but Melbourne is the Indian capital of Australia. And we are going to turn it on big time for Mr. Modi. I know all my friends in the Indian community, this whole city is alive with energy at the moment, with excitement about Mr. Modi's visit.
Cricket is something that connects very well when it comes to India and Australia. And Melbourne is a multicultural city. And so, how are Indian diaspora are contributing here? How is sports connecting both the countries? How do you look at it?
Look, the Indian community in Melbourne is loved. You know, as a community that have fit into Melbourne so well. Indians are succeeding in every walk of life, from professions, from industry to sport as well. Of course, cricket is something that we share a deep passion for. We have the MCG here in Melbourne. And, you know, when India and Australia played each other the previous summer, it broke the all-time attendance record here in Melbourne, which was so good to see. So it's a fantastic thing. One day I expect we will probably see somebody with an Indian background as the captain of the Australian cricket team.
And of course, you know, how do you see Prime Minister Modi's leadership, you know, when it comes to giving a major push to the bilateral relations between both the countries?
India is the fastest growing big economy in the world. And under Mr. Modi's leadership, we have seen India's influence in the world grow and grow, not just economically, but culturally as well. You know, here in Melbourne, whether it's Holi or Diwali or one of our other big Indian festivals, our city comes alive during that time of the year. When India is playing in a cricket game or a big Indian Premier League game is on, that's a big night here in Melbourne. This is the way the world is changing. You know, you're seeing cities like Melbourne really feel the influence of India's growing place in the world and the growth of Indian culture globally.
If you could highlight some of the initiatives that you are taking right now as far as, you know, culturally connecting both India and Australia.
We also are building a Little India here in Melbourne. It will be a fabulous cultural precinct. It will be a place where we can go for those on those big occasions. It'll be a place where all people across Greater Melbourne, a city of almost 6 million people, can come together to celebrate with our Indian diaspora. And I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic thing.
Well, all the very best for this Little India project as well. And we only wish that, you know, the relations between India and Australia, you know, prosper from here as well. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to us.
Thank you.
So, the mayor of the Melbourne city clearly mentioning this point that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit is going to play a significant role as far as cementing ties, taking the relations between both the countries to new heights. With camera person Loknath, Arun Sharma, Doordarshan News, Melbourne.